In August of 2024, Ukraine adopted Law 3894, legislation that effectively abolishes the Ukrainian Orthodox Church, the country's oldest and largest Christian denomination with more than 1,000 years of history. The law dissolves the church's legal status, strips parishes and monasteries of property rights, and criminalizes religious activity. In 2025, the government began enforcing it. Legal experts warn this will lead to the rapid liquidation of the church. This is not about security. It is not about reform. Its effect and its purpose is to drive an entire church underground. Clergy have been detained, press-ganged into frontline services. Metropolitan Arseni has been in prison for over 18 months and denied life-saving medical care. Metropolitan Onufri, the 80-year-old primate of the church and a native of Ukraine, has had his citizenship revoked by order of President Zelensky. Churches and monasteries have been seized, often violently, while police stand by and watch. Parishioners are now worshiping in basements, apartments, and even here they are hunted by the security services and a hostile press. I want to remind you that we are not speaking of North Korea or China here. This is happening in a country the United States considers an ally. International concern has been broad and unmistakable, raised by the United Nations, the U.S. mission to the OSCE, human rights organizations, Christian churches around the world, and Pope Francis himself, who exclaimed, "Let no Christian church be abolished." Ukraine's survival matters, its sovereignty matters, but a nation cannot defend freedom while abolishing it at the same time. Religious freedom is not a luxury to be suspended during wartime. If anything, wartime is when it is needed most. So here's what we are asking. Suspend and repeal Law 3894. Demand the immediate release of Metropolitan Arseni and an end to the impressment of clergy. Insist that Ukraine honor its constitutional and international obligations on religious freedom with real accountability measures enacted. And I will end with this. If Ukraine is to one day join the European Union, if it wants to remain aligned with a democratic world, if it hopes to retain the moral authority it seeks from its allies, then it must protect the rights of millions of its own people to worship in the Ukrainian Orthodox Church, because faith is not a crime, tradition is not treason, and religious freedom is not optional. Thank you.